A few weeks ago, I was in the kitchen and my daughter Julia, who's in the 11th grade, entered. And she was on the verge of tears. She said, "Dad, I'm so overwhelmed about exams. I have so much to study and I think I'm going to fail." And I know that sometimes you have to be a member of Mensa now to get into college. At least it feels like that. But I know that's not the case. I told Julia, "I'm going to help you." I said, "I'm going to show you a technique, but you got to listen to me this time." This technique is called moving into the eye of the storm. And what I did was I drew a picture of a hurricane for her with that center eye that's very calm. And I said, "Julia, for this to work though, we have to accept a couple principles. And the first principle is that life is like a storm. And there will always be more that has to be done than time permits. And then the second aspect of this is that comfort is not the objective. One must get used to discomfort." And then we looked more at the picture of the hurricane that I drew for her. And I explained that, "Honey, this is life right here. It's always going to be like this. There's always going to be more demands and more expectations. And there's really never any escape from it. But you can use a mental technique where you compartmentalize and you emotionally, psychologically remove yourself from the storm. You're not denying that it's out there because the storm is brewing and it's roaring. But you're able to move into the eye and find peace and calm. Because anybody that's been through a hurricane knows that within the eye, the sun is out, the birds are flying, there's no wind, it's beautiful in the eye. But then you know the storm's coming back. So within the eye, you get rejuvenated, you get ready to re-enter the storm and fight another day, fight another moment. And then when you're tired and you're exhausted, you then re-enter the eye and rest. Why this technique also works is that people appreciate the fact that there's always a storm. The storm doesn't end. You're not minimizing their plight or the demands that they're faced with. But you're helping them both cope with the storm and also being able to retreat and take a break into the eye. So after I was finished with this, Julia said, "Dad, wow, that really helps me. Thank you." And since then, during exam week, I would ask her, "You moving to the eye?" And she's like, "Yeah, Dad, that really helped. I'm like not so overwhelmed anymore. I can take a break. And then I'm ready to start studying again." We all need to take a break and become rejuvenated whenever there's a storm, right? But we also have to fight our battles. So I challenge you to use this technique when you're feeling overwhelmed, need help performing, when you feel like the battle is overwhelming. You can always enter the eye, get rejuvenated, and when you're ready, jump back in that storm and fight the good fight. Be bold. Good luck. I'll see you next time.